Going through map bands, looking at Mammoth or Twilight. Going to Mammoth Fortress, we've got floating platforms, Crockie with the Ada, and Zaddieee with the Asuri.
Here we go into game one. Mammoth Fortress being represented here. Platform on the left side. Both players come onto the map. Who's going to go for the weapons? Who's going to go for the unarmed combos? Crockie opening it up with that dive kick. Connects, but the end light's facing the wrong way, so he's getting more damage followed, but he picks up the guns and a nice side light being able to open it up. Downer comes out. Zaddieee, however, trying to find that guitar string. Gets the downer, but nothing else. And Crockie and Zaddieee both yet to get any solid strings here. I've not taken too much damage, but that starts off a little bit of the damage as the Sarah comes out. Crockie tosses that aside, picks up the spear, gets that weapon toss onto Zaddieee into a nair, and Crockie now takes a significant lead as he finds another neutral air.
I mean, Crockie is a very strong spear player. You're going to see him do a lot of spacing here. He's going to try and catch Zaddieee in some neutral lights and to chase dodge combos. And Zaddieee is nearing kill percent already. He's in dark orange, unable to find any openings onto Crockie.
Ooh, charges up that NSIG, but that sword weapon toss will stop him from being able to get that move off. Zaddieee trying to hit him with those guitar siders. Goes for that dive downer to follow it up, and Crockie charges up a side sig and punishes Zaddieee for going in for that downer. Expecting Crockie to dodge forward, he does not. Instead, he goes for the kill, and that will do it rather early. Zaddieee picking up the bomb, tosses it forward. Crockie dodges through it, tries to get a D-Light combo off, and Zaddieee gets hit by that side light D-Light Sair. Crockie using those standard spear combos to really rack up damage, and the weapon toss recovery will secure his lead, as he is ahead of one full stock at this point.
A beautiful thing about watching Crockie is he's not just going to go for the bread and butter combos. He's going to look to add even more damage with some weapon throws and unarmed.
Whoa, that bomb, though, hitting at an atrocious angle as he's sent down to the right of the screen. And because Ada's defense is so low, it actually kills in the orange. Zaddieee even that up really quickly. And if he can get in a crazy guitar string off stage here, starting out with that neutral light into Nair, he might be able to actually take the lead as Crockie, holding on the spear, goes for that Sair. Doesn't quite work out, and Zaddieee trying to find something that's the start here as he's being brought to the orange. There's a neutral light, gets the recovery, tries to go for more, but Crockie punishes him with the recovery of his own, tosses the spear up, it lands on Zaddiee's head, he picks it back up, and Zaddieee being brought towards kill percent.
I mean, stocks are even, however, Crockie does have the damage advantage, and he's landing hard-hitting moves onto Zaddieee. Lots of down sigs, lots of side sigs. Zaddieee finding himself nearing kill percent, but he does get the bread and butter onto Crockie. Follows up with a side air with the guitars, goes for the down sig, but doesn't have enough. It's not close enough.
Ooh, Zaddieee putting out that down stick, gets punched by a silent, but that's it. Crockie could have gone for a side stick kill opportunity there, but both players are actually in kill percent, and that swats Crockie off the stage, forces him to use all of his jumps, dodges used, and that sig comes out, does not connect. Asuri has the opportunity to be able to take this lead here as he goes in for that downer. Sidelight connects, Crockie brought to the side of the stage, gets the Sair, but Zaddieee not in kill percent just yet. Both players struggling to end this stock, and that downer might just do it. Zaddieee, yes, he did get downered out of his recovery. He can't make it back to the stage, and Crockie secures the lead, but at what cost? He is very damaged.
Yeah, Crockie is in kill percent. Won't take much from Zaddieee to end this stock. Just a nice guitar side air might even do it. Zaddieee looking to get in there with some guitar strings, but Crockie spacing out with the spear, using these weapon throws to his advantage to get some unarmed damage.
Ooh, nice Sair coming out from Zaddieee, brings Crockie a little bit closer to the kill percentage. He's flying away, trying to land back on the stage, and the weapon toss will do it. It gets him a little bit of damage and makes his recovery possible as he tosses the spear down, gets the end light, picks it up, tries to follow up with an end light on that spear, and then there comes out Zaddieee being brought into the orange. Recovery connects. That's bad. Zaddieee had the opportunity to make this game close, and now Crockie's looking like he's going to run away with it. But that side light will finally kill him as he goes for that end sig.
Crockie took the damage advantage there. He's looking like he's starting to secure this lead here, but Zaddieee still has an opportunity, a couple nice guitar strings, and he can even up this match.
Yeah, neutral light comes out, gets a nice reverse nair. A second nair connects as Crockie tries to dive kick onto Zaddieee, and now armed. It's just not really going to work against guitars. That's a better idea as he picks up the spear. Neutral light comes out as he gets a neutral light on the guitars, but Crockie gives in for that D-Light Sair, and that will send Zaddieee flying. Another D-Light Sair might actually kill him. He's so heavily damaged as he recovers upwards, and that Sair not connecting. Side sig not either. But the ground pound
Zaddieee is going to have to play a lot more patiently if he wants to take a chance. I think he will be able to recover, but Crockie with the ground pound coverage, sending Zaddieee flying, taking a selfie before he falls off the map. Crockie taking game one.
So that game was a little bit closer than I expected, and I think a lot of it came from the fact that Zaddieee was able to get that really early bomb kill on the first stock, and that kind of put Crockie off of his game, and then when Zaddieee was playing around with the sword, he was actually able to bring Crockie into kill percent as he struggled to find a kill move. But he got his bearings back on that second stock, and Zaddieee ended up getting utterly destroyed. And now we're going to be going through the banning process, as Zaddieee is going to try to do his best to be able to take game 2 off of Crockie's Ada.
I mean, Zaddieee, he had a lot of opportunities there. He did make it a relatively close game. I mean, I think game 2 could go either way. Crockie sticking with Ada and Zaddieee sticking with Asuri. banning out King's Pass, banning out Thunder Guard, looking at Small Great Hall or the Gravy Boat. Going to the Gravy Boat, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2.
And Zaddieee on Asuri is going to try to be able to bring this back. And what I'm concerned about is that as well as you said that the game could go either way, I also think it could also go horribly in Crockie's favor. As Crockie was really winning out on a lot of those trades, and Zaddieee was able to find a lot of things that kind of caught him off guard. So as Crockie is actually able to open up with the weapon that he likes the most here, going in for that down air on the spear. Gets that weapon toss, no follow-up over. He tosses his spear upwards and downwards, trying to get a string started, and that will just about do it. Misses the recovery, however, and almost all this damage that Zaddieee has been taken has come from Crockie's weapon tosses rather than anything else.
Yeah, that's what I like about Crockie. A lot like Jellyfish, you know, he's got very heavy weapon throw gameplay, but Zaddieee managing to get in there with a couple guitar strings. I mean, the stocks are relatively even. Both players have low defense, so it won't take much to kill. Zaddieee eating that bomb, though, now finding himself in deep orange.
Now here we go. Crockie going for that recovery. Tries to put in that second recovery and it connects. 3 recoveries in a row. He's just throwing out the Crockie copter right now. Zaddieee gets hit by another recovery. What is going on? Crockie has recognized his weakness. Zaddieee has no idea what to do. Zaddieee trying to get in with that delay as Crockie puts on another recovery. Oh, geez, the 4th recovery connects. Crockie's going to try to execute with this move as he's just using this upwards spinning spear attack. And all right, Crockie, it's getting a little ridiculous.
Well, what's happening though here is that Crockie has realized that almost all of Zaddiee's approaches are coming from the air. So if he can continue to put out these recoveries, chances are Zaddieee is going to end up falling into it. He goes in with a weapon toss into unarmed into neutral light. Beautiful string coming from Crockie. Zaddieee finding himself in the yellow on his second stock. Crockie still holding on to his first stock and making sure he avoids all of these high force moves.
Yeah, neutral light comes out. Zaddieee tries to start something with the D-light, but Crockie is bringing Zaddieee closer to kill percent here as he has found a lot of success with his up and down special moves on his spear. Gets hit by that falling there, but that's not going to kill Crockie anytime soon as a falling spear toss into neutral sig comes out. Zaddieee brought into the orange and Crockie is ready to begin recovering until he gets down sigged. And that's it for Crockie's first stock, but Zaddieee brought into the orange is going to try to even up the stock with a guitar string. Crockie picks up the spear, feeling quite comfortable, goes for that recovery. Zaddieee goes over that down air, does not get any more follow-up, and the recoveries begin to hit as Crockie is throwing it out once again.
Yeah, I mean, Zaddieee is nearing kill percent. You'll notice that what Crockie will do when he's in kill percent is he will eat the light force moves, like neutral lights with guitars, and then save his dodge for, like, a recovery or something that would kill. Zaddieee unable to really find an opening here and get any damage out on Crockie. Crockie kind of just abusing him.
Puts up that Sarah in the wrong direction and gets himself punished as the recovery comes out. Zaddieee kind of working around the fact that Crockie's spamming this move. Those downers are actually connecting, and Crockie's finding himself slowly getting damaged as he can't find this kill. But the ground pound reads the dodge, disarms Zaddieee, and sends him flying to his death as he's got the stock advantage and is looking to move forward into winner's bracket. Nice snare coming out from Crockie to stop Zaddieee from approaching, and the weapon toss into neutral light from the spear. Ensig comes out. Zaddieee punishes the recovery, but that brought him to the yellow. Those combos coming out from Crockie doing a lot of damage as the weapon toss comes out once again. Second weapon toss, neutral light, picks up the spear, gets a neutral sig. Zaddieee sent off the stage, and he charges up that Ensig to try to execute Zaddieee really early on as he goes to that ground pig. Crockie is taking full control of this match.
Yeah, I mean, he's got an entire stock advantage, and Zaddieee is already reaching kill percent on his last stock. It's not looking good for Zaddieee. He's going to really have to do some impressive things, even pull out a gimp if he wants to have a chance at taking this game. Crockie making sure that he can patiently space out all Zaddiee's bread and butters and get some nice spear damage there. He's going for a neutral sig, though, and Zaddieee manages to space around it. And side airs Crockie, taking his stock. Zaddieee doing exactly what I said he had to do, and now evening up the game. If he can get some damage out on Crockie, he's got a shot.
What? Crockie just threw... I am correct in this sense.
He expected Zaddieee to, like, jump into it, but instead he just kind of went right back at him.
So that's not a good start to Crockie's last stock here. Zaddiee's got the opportunity to bring this back now. Neutral light connects. Zaddieee follows up the sideline, but the ground pound will hit, and Zaddieee, low on jumps, is going to have to use that dodge right away. And Crockie actually misses that side air punish. Zaddieee makes it back to the stage, Sarah from the spear once again. Crockie looking to end this stock from Zaddieee here, and the Sarah will do it.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful plays from Crockie. Very dominant player. You can